Hi, everybody. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video, and I thought I would pop on here and say hello. There's been a lot of things going on in my life. All it is since Christmas, really. I guess I haven't really made any videos. I haven't really just been in the mood. I've still been in a state of shock for just, turning 40 and the things that you think that are going to happen when you turn 40 that don't happen. And the things that do happen when you turn 40. I will release more about that in a coming video, but let's just say I am tired. I'm just tired. Ugh. I haven't been to the gym in a while. That could be a lot of it, you know. I kind of just fell off of it a little bit after the holidays. A holiday you eat bad food you're not supposed to, and I just never got back in the groove, along with just life. Um, but yeah, so life happens. I hope that the start of your new year has been going well. There's so many sad and bad things going on in the year already. So many tragedies, sadness, and loss. And I'm going to only hope, that there'd be some light somewhere of the year. Just hug your loved ones, while you have them, and don't take for granted they're there. I know my kid's about to get home from the bus, from school. They sent me a picture of her and her perfect attendance picture. She's 7, so she's only in 2nd grade. So she is holding up her little perfect attendance paper. Like, she was so proud. I'm always so proud. She struggles, we already knew that she had ADD problems, which I had ADD problems, if that's not obvious from my videos. But she finally got diagnosed this past week, so she started on medication about 2 or 3 days ago. Her teachers say that she has been going straight to in the class and starting her work, so I know it's supposed to take your body a little bit to get used to it, but she's kind of one of those sensitive types when it comes to medications or anything feeling different on her body. So who knows, she may actually feel different. But it's a learning thing for her. She's not the most patient person in the world. Gets that from her dad, I think, mostly. I am impatient with some things. But the things that he is impatient about, she's also impatient about. Waiting and having to wait for things. Sometimes I don't care. I'm not in a rush a lot of the time, unless, it's you're trying to get your kid out of the door. That's really the only time I don't have very much patience. But she struggles, with focus in class. She doesn't always complete her assignments in the classroom. And if she does, usually has to have the teacher right there to make sure she stays on task. Doesn't float away, looking around, spacing out, anything on her desk, anything on the walls that she can zone out on. Just hoping that this medication will kind of help her out. And we're also looking into getting some educational kind of therapy also to kind of help her with the medicine with focus. The best way that she could use the best tools she could have mentally to use for class, make sure she goes into third grade set up for success, for third grade, because next year is when they start testing, officially testing and stuff. And she's a little rocky with that. Of course, no kid really wants to study, but she is so much fun trying to get her to study. So much fun. Yeah, but I'm hoping the medicine works for her and it helps her. Also gives her some confidence to know that she can do it. Because I know she had been telling me that she just feels like she can't do it and that it's just hard. She zones out, and I understand though. I mean, I was like that. She's just got it a little worse than me. But she'll be fine. I think she's gonna do great. We all learn as we get older, But anyway, so that's what's been going on the start of this year is, trying to get my daughter hopefully be able to go to third grade. We shall see, I guess, in another month or two. See how she does on her testing and stuff. If she can actually move to third grade. I personally think she would benefit for staying another year just to make sure that she's solidified in what she does know. With the math mainly. Her writing is atrocious. I will say that. Her storytelling, she actually tells really great stories, but it's just her writing. Kids, they write how things sound, and she's not the greatest speller yet. For all things, she knows she loves to read. I mean, I say she just loves to read. She doesn't love to read, but she can read really well. But it's just about doing it. Like if she has to do it, that's always not fun to get her started doing that either. Anyway, so that was what has been going on with my kid. Just a crazy start for the year. Haven't really done any stray kid things. I've been watching Keeping Up with Content and things like that, but I haven't gotten anything new in or anything like that. Other than I did go to the IMAX experience for their movie. So much fun. I made some great little friends surrounding me. We had a good time. Dancing and singing, chit-chatting and passing out freebies and stuff. Had a good time. But as far as like things that I purchased, I haven't done anything that yet. I did buy the fans membership. The packet hasn't came in or anything like that. So I guess I'll just wait for whenever that comes in. I think I'm supposed to get some kind of card. Something. But anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you guys another time.